So I got a message off a close friend and YouTuber the other day telling me he was losing the will to live and basically was thinking of stopping making YouTube videos. And so I want to talk about it in a video because I feel a lot of people face roadblocks like this in this like inherent struggle of getting YouTube to work. Now, just a bit of background on this person. I'm not going to name his name or anything, but he's a very close friend of mine. In the mountain bike space, has a great little niche following, and he makes mountain bike point of view videos. And I think he has maybe 20,000 subscribers, which is a fair size audience. That's like the size of a football ground, right? I think is that right? I don't know. Anyway, it's fair size. And he was telling me he was just thinking of packing YouTube in next year because he can't get the views that he believes he needs for his channel to work. And I guess he means work by making YouTube financially viable, because, you know, it's, at the end of the day, to go and make a YouTube video, a good one, it takes a lot of effort, especially with mountain biking, traveling to all these places, and then spending a day, maybe longer, to film the video, come back home, and if you don't have the money for an editor, then you edit it all yourself. And it can be quite deflating when you put all that work into a video and then it doesn't perform as you think it will, because you could be thinking, oh, this video is a banger, it's going to blow up, this video, and then you put it out and it's just not received very well by the audience on YouTube. So you just get deflated, and then you start to think, oh, my video is crap. Why are they not being watched by as many people? Why does the YouTube algorithm hate me? All these things, right? That's kind of the path that I went on in the start as well. So it's fairly normal. And there's a few things I want to point out in this. And first thing is, when you upload a video to YouTube, its success factor, if you're determining your video success on how many views it gets, it's not determined as soon as you upload it, because videos can get picked up by the algorithm days, weeks, months after you post them and go live. So unlike Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you post a video or a post, and a lot of the times, if it's going to go viral or get traction, it gets the traction fairly immediately, and then it dies off. And if it doesn't reach an audience, then it just doesn't reach an audience. But on YouTube, some of my most viral videos, some of the ones that have 10 plus million views, have only got picked up by the algorithm like 10-20 days after I've uploaded it, maybe even longer than that. I've seen videos get picked up by the algorithm months, if not like a year later, right? Which is kind of the first point of this video, that you should never see your videos and base them, if they're successful or not, on that in the inside YouTube studio, where it tells you based off the last 10 videos where it's ranked, 1 of 10, 2 of 10, whatever, because that can be real disheartening. And for me now, I almost ignore that, because I've had videos that have started out at like 8, 7 out of 10, and yet have gone on to do hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. So it's kind of a backward metric to look at. And also, this person, super nice guy, right? And he's actually helping us grow one of our brands, and he's using some of our products. You know, you may have seen him around, and he's helped us grow that brand so well by using our products, loving them, and then sharing them with his audience, right? And I'm sure we've helped him make a nice little income just from sharing products he genuinely loves and uses with his audience. Like, he's such a genuine dude. And that kind of brings me on to another point of, if your sole goal is to make money on YouTube, don't just focus on the ad revenue on your channel. Now, ad revenue can be great. It can be amazing if you get videos that go absolutely bonkers. Like, they go viral, you can earn a shit ton of money. But if you only rely on the AdSense alone, and that's your strategy, and your sole goal is to make an income off YouTube, it is going to be really stressful, because I used to do that also. But now I understand that if you want to make a full-time living as a YouTuber, or even just make a part-time income, whatever, you should definitely be thinking about other strategies to finance your channel or to like monetize it, because there are many different ways other than AdSense that, to be honest with you, pay not a lot at all per 1,000 views compared to how much effort you put into making the video. And then it's kind of based on luck whether the video goes viral or not, kind of. You know, you have all these other options like brand deals, where brands will pay you money, retainers, and they can pay for slots in videos. They can, many different ways this can work, but they can pay you for being on your channel. Like, so for example, I use Insta360 cameras to film all my videos, so they're a partner of mine that pays me like a monthly fee plus a performance fee on how well videos do. That's a really good partnership, and it's a genuine partnership because I use their cameras and genuinely recommend and love them. Next thing you can do is affiliate marketing, which is basically where you can promote other people's products that you use and love. And you can earn commissions on that as well, which is essentially what my friend is doing with one of the brands we're involved with. Like, he is using our product, he's then sharing that with his audience, and then every sale that comes through his unique link, he makes commission. And we've tried to make it like a healthy commission, not just a dog shit one where he gets pennies. Like, we're trying to give people as much money as possible for helping us spread the word of what we're doing. Okay, so there's affiliate marketing. There is also like integration videos, which is kind of similar to brand deals, but there's just many different ways that you can monetize on YouTube. And I feel my friend was getting disheartened because he's obviously got a full-time job as well, and YouTube is kind of his fun thing that he does integrated with mountain biking. So when it starts feeling like a job that isn't paying off, and he's not getting the recognition from YouTube's audience as he believes he should be, I guess you're kind of left wondering, like, what's the point? Why should I continue doing this if I'm not getting the return and people aren't liking my stuff? Now, one comment he did make in a message he sent was he doesn't feel like he's appealing to a wide enough audience. This is really interesting, because when the penny dropped for me on my channel, on Wolfpack Adventures, that was maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I managed to get viral video after viral video after viral video. And it's because I believe I kind of figured out how to structure a video and how to appeal to a wider audience. I talked about the 3 different types of audiences on YouTube in like a funnel, and how you appeal to all 3 of them to reach the widest audience possible. So you have, on YouTube, I believe you have three types of viewers. You've got your core viewers, who literally are die-hard fans and will watch everything. Anything you put out on your channel, they'll be there to watch it. Then you've got your casual viewers, who kind of dip in and out of your videos, come across them every now and again, but not as die-hard as your core fans. And then you've got your new audience, this wide net of people who have never even seen or heard of you before. And you want to try and appeal to these people, right? You want to try and appeal to the widest audience possible, I believe. But you also want to make videos that appeal to your casual viewers and your die-hard core fans. Now, if you can come up with ideas that resonate with all 3 of those levels, this is where you're going to get the maximum value back in terms of viewers watching your stuff, is what I've found. Now, maybe I'll do another video on this, walking through it with a diagram. It's hard for me to explain it visually, but just give you an example. On my channel, there were specific elements that I discovered people wanted to see, that my core audience loved, which was the raw mountain biking, uncut stuff. Then there was an element of like extreme and risk, and then there was like either a never seen before element to it, or something that was shocking, a shock factor. those factors were in videos that have all done really well for me. Now, there's a caveat with that, because not everybody has to go viral in the mountain bike space by making the most extreme and out there videos and being as dangerous as possible. It's not, that's ridiculous, right? Now, the friend who messaged me about this, he has I believe he's tapped into a really cool niche on YouTube. So he's posting YouTube videos, point of view mountain bike videos, and then he stumbles across this angle that I thought was like gold dust. And it was like presenting him, the older mid-40 guy, I believe, hopefully I've not like got that wrong, going mountain biking. It's like him versus the location he's at. So he went to, bike parks, and he was posing the question, is this place too much for an average rider? Is this place too much for an older style rider? Those kind of ideas. And to me, those are appealing to a core audience of people who are watching his channel. But the challenge aspect of it, and this like me versus the bike park mentality, also appeals to this casual and new viewer. And obviously there's that extreme element in it as well, because mountain biking can be pretty dangerous. This guy's pretty skilled on the bike and shows people some really cool stuff. So, and if you go on his channel and filter his videos by the most popular, the top maybe 3 or 4 or 5 videos are all this style of video. So I'm now asking myself the question, well, why don't you just do more of what's working? And this is another pitfall on YouTube. People believe that if they've done one video in a specific style, they shouldn't do another video in that style. I believe the complete opposite. If you find a strategy or a video structure, template, idea that works, ask yourself, how do I replicate that and do it again and again and again? How do I treat this like a slot machine? How do I keep literally getting it to pay me money, pay me views, pay me success by creating this similar thing? So for example, in my friend's example, he could try this same video idea at different bike parks, different bike locations around the country. He could try it with different people. He could try it attempting something he's never attempted, obviously to his skill level. That's what I would do. So never think if you've done one video that you can't do another video idea like that. Because what I found on YouTube is your core audience of people will come back for more of what they like, which is what I found on my channel, because all that channel is, my main big channel, is mountain bike point of view videos. So therefore, people are coming back to that channel to watch near enough uncut mountain bike POV videos. So I'm just making more of them, but figuring out what the actual angles are that I can just double down and keep doing more of it. Now this guy obviously has a full-time job as well, so time is of the essence. Now I'm in a luxury spot where I can spend more time thinking about video ideas. I can spend more time traveling to locations which I feel have the best potential to work as a YouTube video. But there's nothing stopping you doing that on a smaller scale if you are limited by time, limited by travel, all this stuff, even money. Yeah, it's just I wouldn't say this is a ranty video. I think it was more just a case of me sending a message to a friend without addressing him in a video, because YouTube is a long-term game, and I think a lot of people get into this feeling that that it should happen faster. And if you're watching this and you're just starting out, you can't view this as a short-term thing. You can't believe that, I'm going to post a couple of videos and then I'm going to go viral and get noticed. It doesn't work like that for 99% of people. For most people, everyday people like you and me, you put in the hard yards, you let YouTube figure out the best audience for your videos, and then you double down on what works, and you keep doing it over and over and over again, and you show up consistently, and then you reach your level of success. Hiya. I'm just walking through an estate. There's people watching me with a camera in my face. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this one. But for yeah, I hope this person watches this video. I'm actually going to send it him now, and hope it gives him a spark of inspiration to keep going with YouTube, because I would hate to see a channel like his with such a cool audience and cool angles and videos just cease to exist. So don't let this put you off if you haven't already started. And if you have started and you're not feeling the traction you deserve, then trust me, take it from me, check out some of the videos on my channel, grab the free resources below, and just keep going. Show up, keep going, keep posting videos, and you will win. See you in the next one.